In the last 7 days alone, over 50, that's 50 major AI updates dropped. It is literally impossible to keep up. So in this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise and focus on the top 10 developments that are signaling a massive, landscape-altering shift in the world of AI. Let's get right into it.
You know, this quote from our source material, it just perfectly captures the mood this week. The gloves are completely off, the competition is absolutely fierce, and these announcements feel less like product updates and more like, I don't know, strategic detonations in a rapidly escalating global conflict.
And yeah, that conflict is kicking off on the world stage. We're going to start with this massive power struggle between the US and China, beginning with OpenAI's scramble to fix what many people are calling its biggest mistake yet. So, when GPT-5 launched a few months ago, the feedback was, well, it was harsh. People immediately said it was stiff, robotic, just not fun to talk to. Even Sam Altman had to admit they kind of messed up. So they went back to the drawing board, and just now they've dropped GPT 5.1, which is designed from the ground up to be warmer, more conversational, and a whole lot more user-friendly. So how'd they do it? Well, GPT 5.1 basically has two different brains. You've got instant mode for your quick, everyday questions, and you can even pick a personality for it, like professional, or candid, or even quirky. But the real game changer is what they're calling adaptive reasoning. It actually knows when a question is simple and when it needs to switch into thinking mode for those deeper, more complex problems. It just feels so much more intuitive. But just as OpenAI was rolling out its big fix, China dropped an absolute bombshell. And their strategy? It's completely different, but man, is it powerful. They are releasing world-class AI models that actually outperform the competition, and they're giving them away for free. And this chart right here, it tells the whole story. A Chinese company called Moonshot AI just released Kimi K2. Now, while GPT 5.1 is stuck behind a paywall, Kimi K2 is totally free and open source. It's capable of running autonomous workflows, and here's the kicker. It actually outscores GPT-5 on the hardest AI benchmark in existence, one that tests for really complex multi-step reasoning. This is without a doubt a major turning point. So while that global arms race is heating up, there's another battle raging right here at home between the two biggest US players. Google and OpenAI are locked in this frantic feature war, and they're fighting for you, the user. So in just the last couple of weeks, OpenAI dropped 3 huge updates. First, you can now interrupt ChatGPT to add more context without having to start your whole query over. Then, with Sora, you can turn your own pet into a reusable video character. And they launched a brand new benchmark to test their AI's cultural understanding of India, which happens to be their second largest user base. But Google was not about to sit back and watch. They hit back with 4 AI bombshells of their own. They launched Mixboard for super intuitive image editing. They gave Gemini a stunningly natural new voice. They rolled out AI agents, think of these as little autonomous assistants, to manage marketing. And then, in a huge plot twist, they introduced private AI compute, a system so secure that not even Google can see what you're doing. Let's make Mixboard a bit more real, because this thing is a game changer. Imagine you're trying to edit a party banner. You just draw a circle right where you want to add a name, you type in the name, and boom, the AI generates the new image, understanding exactly what you wanted. It's this simple draw and describe process that makes really complex photo editing feel incredibly easy. This feature war is now spilling over into brand new territory. The next front in the AI war, it's not in a lab, it's in a courtroom, where a massive legal battle is being fought over the future of how you shop online. And really, it all boils down to this one question. Who should control how you shop? Should you be able to use an AI assistant to find the absolute best deal and skip all the ads? Or does a platform like Amazon have the right to steer you toward its sponsored products? So here are the two sides.